Hi everyone, I hope you're well. So you're probably not going to be able to believe what I'm going to read out. No, sorry, you probably will. Anyway, Shahid Butt, a convicted terrorist, is standing for election. He hopes to become a councillor for Birmingham in May. He's standing for election in the inner city Spark Hill ward, where the majority of residents have a Pakistani background, an inner city that has seen tension mount over immigration. So this man wants to stand for election for Birmingham. I mean, a convicted terrorist. I mean, would you want someone coming out of prison who's done a murder or say a rape and want to stand for Prime Minister or Councillor? Would you? Who would want that? Who would want that for their area? I mean, this is just nuts. Shahid Butt was jailed for 5 years in Yemen in 1999 after being convicted of being part of a militant group planning attacks on the British consulate in Aden and an Anglican church and a Swiss-owned hotel. He also had been jailed in Birmingham for violence in his youth. Since his release from prison, Butt says he has campaigned against extremism. Yeah, I'm sure he has. He believes he can unite a divided community. Right, okay, I believe that. And in a launch video for his campaign, he said he has confidence of victory. I mean, if this guy does come in as councillor, if this guy does, I mean, we're going to look like a proper laughing stock. Not that we're not already a laughing stock in this country, right? But then we have people with things like this, a convicted terrorist, you know, being able to be a councillor. You know, what's going to be next? You know, we're going to have murderers and rapists and all that lot. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, if you want to be a councillor, I don't believe anyone should have a criminal record. You know, you've got to have someone that you can trust, right? We don't want criminals as councillors. Anyway, Butt was previously encouraged Muslims to learn to fight in readiness for potential attacks and to stand together against people of other faiths. You know, this man is actually saying, right, that he can unite a divided community. Really? Like, what skills do you have? What skills do you have? Tell me. Apart being a convicted terrorist, what skills do you have? I'd like to know. You know? This is just unbelievable, honestly. The what is going nuts.